Hi everyone, welcome to today's live stream. My name is Eesha Patala, spiritual mentor from Australia, and today I felt really guided to run this global peace meditation because I know the whole world is a little bit in shock right now with what's happening in Ukraine and Russia, and it's a whole political thing going on. I'm sure I don't need to go too far into what's actually happening. So a few key points I just want to make today is that no matter what is going on in the world out there, you are empowered, and we always have to come back to the essence of frequency and who we are. You know, over the last couple of years, there's been such a huge push from certain energies, certain beings, even world leaders, to lead the world into a space of fear through the pandemic and now through war. And it's just been this ongoing thing, right? And here's the thing. So every single human on this planet, every person that's watching this, every child, every man, woman, brother, sister, is just, we are equally empowered to co-create our reality through frequency and through the quantum field. And the last couple of years, we have been fed lie after lie in terms of the elevation of fear that has been propagated through the planet to put people into a state of disempowerment and hopelessness. I mean, I won't go too much into my history right now, but I've been in the energetic healing space for years and years and years, and I have seen medical miracles. I've seen instantaneous shifts happen energetically. I've seen global shifts happening just through meditation and through raising the collective vibration. And so I know what's possible, and I know that no matter what the media is feeding people or what's happening out there in the world, that when we drop into our hearts and we bring that frequency of peace into ourselves and into our own being, what happens is that we get to be in a space of conscious creatorship with the universe. At no point in this journey of life are we a victim to things happening to us. We have the power. We always had the power. The biggest lie on this planet that has ever been fed to us is that something outside of us can hurt something in us. It's just not possible. When you truly understand how frequency works, there is nothing out there that can take away your freedom in the first place, because you are always free to create. You are always free to connect with the universal consciousness, whether you call it God, whether you call it universe, whether you call it source, it doesn't matter. It's the essence of creation that is the very essence of who you are as a being. We are all made of the same stuff, the same soul energies. And whether you believe in soul or you don't believe in soul, whether you're atheist, Christian, it doesn't matter. There is something in this universe, a life force that runs through all that we are in this incarnation. And so when things like war get thrust upon, this planet, it can seem like we don't have a choice, or that there's nothing we can do about it, because there are beings out there that are exercising right now their free will onto another human being's life. And it is one of the biggest it is one of the biggest atrocities, but it's also part of this free will universe that we live in, right? As part of the agreement that we had coming here was that we would go under the veil and we would forget who we are. And there are beings out there, there are even world leaders out there right now who have forgotten who we are. Do you think if the Russian president was able to connect into his heart space and to feel that when he inflicts pain upon someone else, that actually hurts his own frequency, if he knew that, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing? And I know there's a whole backstory. I'm not interested in going into the politics of who did what and who started it. It's not interesting to me. What is interesting to me right now is that we as the people have the capacity to create change. We have the power to lift the frequency. We have the power to speak to what we want. And the best way to do this, in my experience, is to actually be the embodiment of the frequency that we're trying to create. All through the last few years, whether it's through the pandemic or whatever other sensationalized media has been out there are always voices out there telling us that there is something outside of us that we can't control. And something always has to be the enemy. It was the terrorists, and then it was COVID, and then now it's Russia. Like there's the whole narrative is designed to create an enemy. Even with like cosmic disclosure, there's this whole story that's been happening for decades around the aliens are the bad guys, and they're not. Like what if there was no other? What if there was no war? What if there wasn't a war on anything? A war on anything creates disunity, it creates polarity. And so the way to actually transcend that is to come into a frequency of unity, and it starts within us, right? So this is where, you know, those of you that are on the journey of personal spiritual development, who are light workers, healers, the first thing we do is we actually find in our own hearts, where are we feeling polarized? Where are we judging? It's so easy to hate another person and say, okay, it's the government's fault. Oh, it's the pandemic's fault. Oh, it's like, we just, you know, it's so easy to find someone to blame. But what if we didn't blame anymore? What if we found a way to just be empowered in who we truly are as human beings? And as human beings, you know, the key word in that is that we are being, and in the beingness of who we are, it is the I am presence beyond the I, beyond the ego, beyond even, you know, identity. There is a pureness in the essence of who we are. And as we find that in ourselves, and we do that through meditation, we do that through finding love in our hearts each and every day. This is an ongoing practice, right? The journey of awakening, it is a journey. And as we discover more and more of who we really are, we uncover the polarities that we have within ourselves. Guess what? The external reality starts to shift to that. You know, those of you that are entrepreneurs that are in you know, the business sort of space, you would know by now that you know, when you shift your frequency, of course it's going to impact your clients, the way that you treat, you know, your business and everything. And then it's relationships, it's money. I mean, I do a lot of teaching around all of these topics at some point or another. If you're new to my work, if you've been given this video through a friend, if somebody shared it with you and you have no idea who I am, go check out my profile, go check out some of my YouTube channels. You'll learn more about these teachings in a lot more depth. What I want to do today is really just allow ourselves an opportunity to drop into that space of love in our hearts and to unify anything within us that is holding polarity, that is holding anger, that's holding fear. There is nobody to hate here. There's nobody to blame here. If you can get that into your system and really embody that, what happens is we transcend beyond the polarity that is trying to be fed through the narrative, right? That's the attempt. And we know that there is a space beyond that. We know that we don't actually have to buy into that. And so what we can do is we can really choose a different frequency together. And we know, I mean, there's so much scientific evidence that shows us when we have large volumes of humans coming together in a singular frequency, when we amplify that peace, when we amplify that intention, that prayer, whatever you want to call it, what happens is that something around us, around our reality, shifts and changes. It magnetizes a different reality for us. And so right now we're sitting on the seat of choice, right? We're sitting on the seat of choice, and we get to choose what is the next step, what is the next phase. So why don't we create a reality together where this is the shortest war this planet has ever seen, right? Because something changes in the hearts of the people. And I know the civilians don't want war. No civilian wants war, right? And so all it is, it's a few people that are in power right now. And so today we are sending love to Ukraine, but more importantly, it's important to go to the source of where this starts. And so we are also going to focus on Russia today, because a lot of this is coming from Russia. It's coming from much deeper stuff. I mean, I'll channel the meditation. We may end up going a lot deeper than that. Who knows? Might even go right back to, you know, old Atlantean times. I feel like there's a lot of old connections coming in this process today as well. And so as we drop into our hearts, there will be an opportunity for expansion, not just for ourselves personally, but also, you know, just shifting certain grids and shifting certain matrices. Now, I know some of you who are watching this, you might not know anything about grid work, light work. That's fine. It's okay. Just follow the process. It's going to be really simple today. We're not going to keep it super complex. So as long as you can just listen to my voice and follow the guidance, even if you can't fully visualize everything that I'm saying, it's okay. It's all happening in the energetic space. It's all happening in the quantum field. And the most important thing right now is that you are willing to, you know, from a real authentic, loving place, bring your energy into this collective mission that we're creating. And so if you can set that intention now that, yes, you are happy for your energy to come into this field from a loving place, from the place of highest intention. We're calling in your higher self. We're calling in all your guides. We're calling in Star Family now to be here with us in this moment, because this mission is bigger than us. Right. And the more people that we get involved, the more energy that we bring to this vision that we're creating today of global peace and harmony, we can radiate that out for generations to come. You know, there's so much potential that is available to us today. And so with that said, highly encourage you guys to please share this with your friends as well. Put it on your timelines, put it wherever you want to put it, on your Twitter, your Instagrams, whatever. I can see there's quite a few of you that are already joining us on the live stream. So sending a big hello and welcome and thank you to you guys as well. So with that said, let's get into the meditation, hey? Wherever you are in the world, let's just take a deep breath breathing in through the heart. Let's take a moment to really relax in our bodies. Just breathing in. And as you let your body relax, just give yourself permission to be here now, in the present moment, in this moment. As we enter a space that is beyond time, that is beyond the story, that is beyond the identity. There is a space of pure creation that is available to us right here, right now. And the easiest way to access that is through the breath, as we take a deep breath in, breathing in, breathing out. Just noticing how your body is relaxing easily and effortlessly. And this relaxed state of being is so natural. It is so natural for us to be in this space, to reconnect to our inner essence. As you take a deep breath in, imagine now that breath is going all the way through the body. As you're breathing, imagine that breath is extending out through the feet. Whether you're sitting or laying down, just imagine that your feet now fully connected to the earth, our beautiful Gaia, our beautiful mother. As you breathe in, just allowing that breath to flow easily and effortlessly through the body, deep into the earth, connecting in with the soil. And with each exhale, allow yourself to feel that connection with Gaia, the pulsing of her energy. As you breathe in through the nose, connecting down to the heart of Gaia. As you breathe out, feeling that earth connection rising up through the feet, flowing into your heart center. And with each breath, notice how your heart begins to expand with this light, this lightness of frequency, this loving frequency. And as you're breathing in and breathing out, just allowing your body to fully relax, fully relax. No matter what's happening out there, it doesn't serve us to hold tension in the body. So we can choose in this moment to first bring that love and expansion into our own being, into our own body. We're taking a deep breath in through the heart, exhaling out. Bring all of your awareness now to your energetic heart center. This is right in the center of your chest. We all have this light within us. We all have this essence of creation. We are that essence. And as you breathe into your heart space, I want you to imagine now that there is this bright, bright white light right in the center of your energetic heart. And with each breath that you take, this white light grows brighter and brighter, stronger and stronger. Each breath that you take, the cells in your body start to vibrate with this bright white light. As you're breathing into your heart space, just know that this light is infinite in nature. This light flows through your body. This energy is the light of your soul. It is the light of the divine. It is the light of your essence. And this light wants to radiate naturally, easily, effortlessly. So as we breathe into our hearts together, let's notice how this light expands even further and further until each and every cell in your body is glowing so bright with this white light. And the more this light expands, the more love you feel in your heart. And the more love you feel in your heart, the more this light expands. And this beautiful synergy with you and the universe and all the love there is can radiate this love out past the body, out into your aura, your energy field. Just noticing the sensations in the body as this light expands further and further out, knowing that this light is infinite. It comes from source, it goes back to source. And you are just the vessel of light, allowing this light to flow through you. Knowing that this light is the truest essence of who you are, as it flows through the body, flows through your energy, flowing down into the earth, flowing out into the cosmos. And as we hold this frequency of love, we become this frequency of love. Let us find in our hearts now the vibration of peace. As you think about the word peace, notice how your body starts to feel the word peace. You may visualize it, or just know that it's there. As we bring this frequency of peace into our own hearts, into our own bodies, let's take a moment to amplify this frequency of peace even stronger, even bigger. Until there is so much peace in our hearts that the peace begins to overflow from the heart, overflow into the body, overflowing into the room. And this energy of peace is in so much abundance. There is so much peace available to us now. And as we bring more and more peace through the body and into the world, this energy of peace is transmuting all the other frequencies. It is transmuting the frequency of war. It is transmuting the frequency of anger. It is transmuting the frequency of fear. There is so much peace overflowing, So much peace flowing into the earth. So much peace flowing into the sky, into the cosmos, into the world around us. So much peace radiating to our friends and family. There's so much peace right now. That is all that we can feel. Your body is consumed with this frequency of peace. Just notice how that feels in the body as we elevate this vibration. Now let's turn up the peace even more. There's so much peace that we can feel in the body until there's more and more and more, and it's overflowing. Your whole body becomes the vibration of peace. Once your whole body is feeling only peace, let's imagine now that we are sending this peace like a strong white beam of light, beautiful white ray flowing from our hearts, flowing out through our hands. And we're sending this wave of peace into Russia, right into the home of the president. We're sending this peace into his city, into his home, into his heart. May the leaders of our world feel this peace in their hearts. May they awaken from their slumber and feel the love and connection with humanity. We're sending this peace all the way to the root of where those other frequencies begin. We're sending peace through all the timelines of war, anger, destruction, all transmuted now through the frequency of peace. We are sending peace through the whole of Russia, all of Russia now, sending peace. We're sending our prayers that all beings support and guide, lift the frequency into the highest frequency of love and peace. And there is so much peace flowing through us, so much peace flowing through the body, that we can keep sending all of this white light of peace in infinite supply to Russia, to the president, to the hearts of all people, through the land, and we pray that the leaders of the world see a higher light. They feel the connection of the divine, so they may choose to end this war, to bring peace back to the people, to lift their countries into a higher state of love. We're calling in the highest timeline. We're calling in the best possible outcome as we radiate even more peace from our hearts into Russia. Imagine that the whole country is lighting up now with this bright white light. And all the people are awakening as this light touches their hearts. We pray that they can feel the world is with them in this moment. Now we bring our awareness to Ukraine. Let's take all this loving, peaceful energy from our hearts, sending it to Ukraine, and also sending the energy of calmness, also letting them know we are with you, we love you, we care about you. To all Ukrainians and Russians, all civilians, any nationality, all human beings, we send them our love. We pray that our light from our hearts touches the light in theirs. We pray that they awaken, that they feel the love, that they allow the love to guide them to make a better choice. To all civilians and all world leaders, it is time to create a new earth, a new reality, a world that is in peace, harmony, joy, a world where freedom is our birthright. Let's focus all of this overflowing love and peace into the hearts of the millions upon millions of people, Russia, Ukraine, and anywhere else on the planet right now that is experiencing war, destruction, illness, famine. Let's expand our awareness now to the whole planet as we connect from our heart to the heart of Gaia, our beautiful Mother Earth. Let's send that overflowing peace from our hearts all over the globe, touching the lives of the 7.9 billion people. May we all awaken. May we all feel the love. May we all choose a different reality in this moment. May we remember who we truly are as divine beings, co-creators, beautiful souls of light who are here to live and love and have a beautiful experience on this planet. We ask all beings of higher light to assist us in bringing this beautiful world into a higher frequency, the highest timeline, calling in the awakening of all hearts. And feel free to place any other positive intentions towards the earth, peace, love, harmony, joy, freedom. You can add your own as we collectively lift the frequency within our own hearts, within the hearts of others, through the whole planet, as the whole frequency rises higher and higher into a frequency of love, calling upon a massive healing to all the families of those who have been affected by world events, calling upon healing in the hearts of all who are suffering in this moment. May those beings receive a little extra love today, a little extra support. May they be touched by the divine to know that they are held and supported and loved. And perhaps you need to call some healing in for yourself in this moment, reminding yourself that you too are part of this divine, calling in the healing in your own heart, your own body. And as your heart heals from the inside out, just know how you can hold even more love, even more joy, even more peace in your own heart. Just breathing that in. And so it is. I encourage you to come back to this meditation anytime you feel that you want to contribute to the earth, whether you want to do some healing for the planet, for the people, or even for yourself. We can choose in every moment the reality that we create. Feel free to share this meditation with your friends, your families. You can use this recording in any of your circles if you're hosting lightworker circles. Let's just keep raising the vibration, guys. Remember that there are 7.9 billion of us. And when we all find peace and love in our hearts and we unify as one, everything else will just disappear. The quantum field, it responds to us. The world around us responds to us. And so we always have a choice. Thank you all so much for joining me today. My name is Eesha Patel. If you want to come and connect with me, I'm on all the socials, EeshaPatel. And I'm really grateful for you joining us here today in this global peace meditation. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys soon, I hope. Bye.